We are so happy today. Bonjour à tout le monde qui nous regarde, pour ceux qui parlent bien sûr français. Et nous sommes bien sûr dans l'émission Tout le monde est au Soloni. Je suis votre présentateur du jour, donc je m'appelle Ponty et je suis très très heureux aujourd'hui de recevoir, bien sûr, de vous recevoir parce que vous êtes en train de regarder ce programme. Je ne suis pas seul, je suis avec la personne qui a fait bien sûr de recherche. Parce que nous sommes dans une première émission d'introduction. Et l'émission pour cette première aura lieu, bien entendu, en anglais pour permettre à ce que les gens soient à mesure de comprendre ce qui se passe. Nous sommes au Royaume-Uni, nous sommes basés en Angleterre, à Londres spécialement, et notre studio, nous sommes ici à Hammersmith, West London, donc bien sûr dans le centre de Londres. Right, let's get back to the business. How are you doing? You good?
Yes.
You are a researcher of today,
Yeah.
right? And thank you for doing all the research you have done, okay? And you do realize today we are, we are talking about Congolese, right?
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of topics that we would like to develop or discuss with, guests that they'll be coming in the studio and talking with us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before we start doing that, we wanted first of all to find out what's going on. How many Congolese they live in the UK, for instance? How many they live in London? How long they've been living in this country? What's happening? So, because sometimes people that don't know, they've got that Congolese background, they don't know. How many of them are in this country? Okay. Now, let's start first of all. How many Congolese they live in Europe in general? So we know from there, so we can break it down to know how many they do live in the UK as well.
According to what I have found, there's 45,000 Congolese people living in the UK.
45,000.
Yeah.
So we are exactly 45,000
Yeah.
people living in. So when you said 45,000, are we talking about people that just came born in the RC or?
Both people that have been born here and people that have came from Congo.
Okay, right. So what about France then? How many of them?
The France population for Congolese people would be
400,000. 400.
Yeah, 400,000.
So that would be the most populated Congolese people living in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How about Belgium? Do we know how many Congolese people they live in Belgium as well?
80,000 Congolese people live in Belgium. That's the second highest place people would go to after they come home.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
That's good. So it shows that because we got to remind people that Congo, DRC were colonized by Belgium, right? Because I understand you are young, so you need to know your story. I think you've studied that.
I've heard of it, but
I don't
don't know too much about it.
Don't worry. So Congo were colonized by Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that's the reason why most of the Congolese they live in Belgium, and also most of them they live in France because Congo is French-speaking country. That's the reason why. Right. How about other countries that we might know where Congolese are? Today it's just about Europe, so we take it from there. How many other countries that you found Congolese that do live?
Well, we have Germany. A couple of Congolese people would come over there. About 30,000 Congolese people in Belgium, in Germany.
In Germany,
Yeah.
right? Right. Because we did hire Mimi Stone and Barry Holland to do it about Germany. Now, so the population are less compared to Congolese population. Background Congo are less compared to the one that live in Belgium then.
Yeah, and France.
Okay. And France as well.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the UK one. You were telling us how many do live in the UK again? Can you get back to that place for us?
45,000.
Is this London or UK? The entire UK?
The entire UK.
Right. Okay. Right. I would like to know how many they do live in London. That would be absolutely nice. If you can research that for us, that would be absolutely nice. In the meantime, we would like you people who are following us, watching this program, Tomoneto Sololi, you can go to on our website, including the page on Facebook, as I can see, also on TikTok, all the major social media. Right, you can also call us. The number will be, it should be on your screen right now as we're talking. And so, did you find?
Yep, I found it.
So, how many?
11,000 Congolese people that live in London.
11,000 people,
Yeah.
Congolese. So, you saying all that people born in the Congolese region? Approximately. Okay, according to data from census and also the Home Office. Right. The reason why we want you to come here to do those research, as we did ask Amira, Renee, and Barry Holland as well, but you did your best to, know you were busy, to be in the studio today. It's a pleasure. This is just one of the program that we're starting. It's called Tomonento Suruli. We are going to have one of the program will be totally, I wanted to say, in English. And another one, it will be exclusively in French. And the last one, it will be completely in or totally in Lingala. Lingala is one of the Congolese speaking language. Although we'll be able, when we do the Lingala one, be able to have people that will speak Swahili, they will speak Kikongo, or other language such as Chiluba, or other tribes from Congo will be able to speak with them. As myself, I do try my best to speak other languages. How many languages do you speak?
I can only speak English and
English.
a little bit of French.
Right, let's get back to that. Although today you are our researcher, I've got a question for you. That question is regarding you, young generation. We are blaming you, us old people. We are blaming you, saying that you are not currently helping us to be integrated in the United Kingdom or in Europe in general, right? So why is that? Is it true that you are not helping us in terms of how to speak English, to do anything to, to be right in this country? How about that? So you think it's not correct?
I think it's not correct. I think it just depends.
Okay.
On the person, I guess.
It depends on person. So you think we as old people not making, when I say old people, I mean as parents, we know making an effort compared to you, young generation.
I feel like
to understand the country or to be integrated in the UK, United Kingdom, France, Belgium, all over the place.
I feel like most parents stay in their own community, so they don't really
Okay.
They don't really sort of care about what's happening in UK culture, other cultures, and they just stay in the Pacific area. Let's say Tottenham, those places, they will stay in their specific areas.
All right, so that's like one of the.
Not really opened up to.
All right, I see. Right, there we are. So I think we're getting somewhere. So this is one of the barrier or the difficulties that we're supposed to not to do. It means we're not supposed just to be among ourselves. So you are telling us we need to open up with other community. Especially English or understand the country. What else do we need to do? How come we can't even speak English properly? Why is that? Do you know what I mean? We've got you at home, right? You guys, you were born in our community, in our families. But how come our parents, us as parents, we're not even able to speak languages? It could even be French or German or English. Why is that?
French is different. Some can speak French.
Okay, right. Oh, they do. Oh, because we're coming from English. French speaking country. Okay, that's right.
Most of them speak 2 languages.
Right.
But English is the main one they don't really understand.
Why is that?
Maybe if they get involved into more communities, activities,
Okay.
There's some communities, probably local communities, have places they can teach you to actually speak English.
Right. I think people who are watching us, you've got a recommendation from our researcher today. She's just our researcher. I know other young people, they're supposed to be with us. And by the grace of God, we're taking people from 20s, 30s. We want them to be here to discuss with us and we might have parents as well. They're not mine, with parents they'll be here as well with us, so we can discuss to know what to do to help the Congolese people to be fully integrated in the UK, which now we're talking about UK, right? And what is the easiest way to do it, and what kind of difficulties or barriers we are finding ourselves in. So yourself, you young generation, do you find it easy or difficult to learn other languages apart from English, for instance?
I think it depends. I think French is really easy.
Okay.
Probably easy, but other languages is really difficult. Maybe Spanish is easy, but like other German,
Right.
Germany, other languages are like hard.
So what's the secret you do yourself, because you seem very intelligent? How do you do it to learn other languages? And maybe through your experience or your recommendation, people who are watching, they might take that advice as well. What's your advice on that?
I couldn't really give them too much advice. I think it's just how you grew up. Like if your parents speak French, you will, adapt to that language. You'll pick up those type of languages. And if you're in school and you study Spanish, you will, do your good in your study Spanish and
and other languages.
Other languages.
Yeah.
And you can even do online classes.
Oh, you can do online?
Yeah, online classes online.
There we are. Right, so instead of just staying there all day long, scrolling on TikTok, Facebook, or whatever, social media in general, you can just go online and learn some languages.
Yeah.
Why do you think language is good for you? Why?
I mean, if you want to travel to different countries, it's great for you to understand what other people are speaking, other people are saying,
Yes.
Getting to know the country a little well.
The culture as well.
Yes, and
It'll be much easier for you to understand the culture as well. Okay, where you are traveling. So, what the way sometimes Africans they do, we do it in a bad way. I mean, a wrong way. I meant when we travel, we just go see our cousins. We stay in the same houses. And that's the reason why we don't pick up or understand the culture where we are going. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, kind of. Not.
So we need much more maybe activities to go to museums and things like that. Theaters, cinemas.
Yeah,
so
I think you guys need you need to be more open up to the community to have there's different type of cultures here.
Right.
So if people feel more involved into those type of cultures,
it'll be much easier for us.
Much easier.
Right, that was one of the solutions. Thank you very much, our researcher. In the meantime, I would like you to tell me, you can do some research for us to find out the population of Congolese background in London, all right? And try to break down so we can see maybe a few areas where, because sometimes people they just go, oh yeah, I can see a lot of Congolese, they live in Croydon. I can see a lot of Congolese, they live in Brixton, or they live in Tottenham. Today we want to find out exactly where they do live, how many Congolese they do live there. Right, let me get back to you guys. My name is Ponty. I like just to remind you my name again. And this program is To Mon Ami To Sololi, because this is an African based program. We are trying to help our people to be integrated in general in Europe. So it's all about the integration. And today, the one that you are watching right now, this program is in English. And we are trying our best to speak to you who are able to understand or to speak English. And I've got on my right chair here one of our researchers. Next time you might be able to see others. They'll be able to be here with us. So it will be Saint Laurent. Ponty will be able to be with us here. He's also one of our researchers. You might be able to see Barry Holland. You might be able to see as well Tiana, Benedict, and Mbongo and others. They'll be able to be with us there. They're the one that will be able to speak in English. And I'm hoping that this program will be able to interview and discuss with people who are doing very well in our community, in different areas such as education or areas such as, jobs and you know, people, they've got hair salons, they've got, you know, businesses and shops and that. So they are, I wanted to say, role models for our community. That's the reason why we would like to invite them to be here with us. So we'll see people such as, you know, Amba, Source Divine, Gudil, Source Divine, Jetu, you know, all these people, they'll be able to come with us here. We'll see pastors, they'll be here as well. You know, Seroti, you know, Bello, Coiffeur, all these people, they'll be able to come here and discuss with us in English or in French or in Lingala. Right, and let's get back to, did you find anything? Our researcher will tell us how many exactly Congolese people they live in London, and what is the repartition, could you break down for us? Right, in the meantime, you can, you know, like our page and, you know, subscribe to our page will be absolutely amazing for us. So nice for you, from you, our mates. Any information?
Approximately 29,000 that live in London.
You mean
Congolese. Congolese.
Born or non-born?
Yeah, born and non-born.
Okay, about the breakdown now, do you see any area where they live?
Hackney, there was 260,000, it said.
Jesus, that's a lot. Hackney itself?
Yeah, Hackney itself is a lot. Wow. Big population number.
Right. About Tottenham or anything in Tottenham? No, we couldn't find anything in Tottenham. Right, maybe next time we'll find out what's going on. How many Congolese, you know, they live in Tottenham, Dagenham, Barking, you know, Wembley, all that. So we'll be able to know how many of them. The reason why we're doing this, just it will help us to understand our issues, understand the topics, and be able to promote our own community, Congolese community in United Kingdom, which is one of the African community in this country. So yourself, did you, as a researcher, did you manage to have friends from different African countries? Maybe in school, uni, or whatever?
In school I did, back in like.
All right, okay.
School, but mostly only African.
What difference do you find them and us? I mean, the Congolese and other countries that live in this country.
I kind of found them the same. We did like the same stuff.
So it's still happening, right?
Our culture was kind of similar.
Oh, okay, very similar, right?
Yeah, nothing too different.
Okay, what about the food?
The food,
did you try theirs?
No, never tried it.
And then never had a chance to try theirs yet. Right, but yourself, let's get back to that topic about food. Because you're born in this country, yourself, how do you see when you try to compare our food and the food from the cuisine, if you like, from this country? Which one do you like much more, or you find easy to cook or to eat?
Probably my Congolese food.
Oh, right.
Congolese food is
okay.
More.
Okay.
I'm not really a fan of.
Okay, sophisticated and things like that, right? Okay, but have you been able to go to some African or Congolese restaurant before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, good. Did you like it? Did you enjoy?
Yeah, it was good. It was kind of similar to what I have at home.
Oh, exactly.
But they had more portions and more options.
Right. I think Ornella Catering, you're supposed to be with us today because this is one of your topic about food, right? And we did invite also Valia, Malewa Restaurant. She's supposed to be with us today. We are going also next time to be with our friends from Deluxe de Mana, because only yesterday that I've been contacted by Congolese, La Belle Congolaise. So next time they'll be here themselves, they'll be able to defend themselves and explain us how do they manage to feed us with Congolese food to through their restaurants. They're so happy we'll be happy to see them in here. Right. Yourself, are you able to cook some Congolese?
No.
Not yet. Right. Okay. So right, that's not bad. Yes, I would like to thank everybody that have been watching us today. It was just a quick one. We did try our best. So my guest and I, she was not my guest. She was today our researcher. She's been doing one of the huge work to find out about the background of Congolese people living in the UK, in France, in Germany, in Europe in general. Next time we try to compare to other countries as well and see how we'll be in order. All this we're doing is just in order to promote our community, which is Congolese community living abroad. All right. And for those who are living right now in DRC, where we were ourselves were born, I want to say hello to you guys. We understand that our country they do speak French, but some people do speak English as well because they've been a university that can speak English. So thank you very much for supporting this program. And today I wanted to thank the people that were behind the camera. Of course, Jean-Marie Tobandi, Zaire TV, God bless you. I wanted also to thank everyone that prepared this first quick program. Nicole Quaz, of course, Barry Holland, Ministon Saint Laurent Ponty, Kadimas Chibasu. Thank you so much for this first one that we tried our best. Thank you very much for doing this program for us. No worries. Goodbye. Thank you.